Hi, good evening. I'd like to welcome you to Poem Praise 2, and peace and blessings be upon you and your family this evening. Now, we are going to get into Sacred Woman by Queen Afua. We're going to go ahead and get into the preface, which is entitled Preparing to Enter the Gates, Sacred Woman Training. And the book reads as such for this first take. Ring, ring. 221 Heal. This is Queen Afua. May I help you? The sister on the other end of the phone began to weep. I'm so frightened. My doctor told me that my ovaries are dead. I'm only 29 years old, and I feel like I'm going through menopause. What am I to do? She pleaded. Ring, ring. 221 Heal, this is Queen Afua. May I help you? A sad, quiet voice said, the gynecologist I just saw tells me that I have to have a hysterectomy. I'm only 30 years old with one daughter. I was hoping to get married again and have more children. In 1982, I was diagnosed with pelvic inflammatory disease and regenerating fibroid tumors. The tumors didn't cause me any major problems for 6 or 7 years, but now they've grown. What can I do? Do you think you might be able to help me in a natural way? I don't want to lose my womb. Ring, ring. 221 Heal. This is Queen Afua. May I help you? There was a deep sigh from the caller. Hello, Queen. I guess I'm finally ready to try the natural way. Nothing else has worked. I'm getting heavy bleeding with only about 10 days between my periods. In between, I'm in constant PMS and a screaming lunatic with my family and coworkers. I just can't go on this way. As the founder and director of the Heal Thyself Center and a holistic health consultant, colon therapist, polarity practitioner, and lay midwife, I have experienced a natural living lifestyle for more than 25 years, and I have guided thousands along the path of purification for more than 20 years. But nothing in my experience as a minister of purification and a Nubian Kemetic priestess of the temple Nephtet, initiated through the shrine of Ptah, could have prepared me for the epidemic of wound disasters that began to appear at the Heal Thyself Center. The issue of African American women's health has always been one of my primary concerns. I know how chilling the statistics are. There are more than 550,000 hysterectomies performed each year in the United States. Yet, as Dr. Michael E. Toaf, creator of the Alternative to Hysterectomy website, comments, in the vast majority of these cases, the indications for surgery are benign. Non-life-threatening conditions. Only 10% of hysterectomies are performed for cancer. Due to this widespread practice, the Natural Black Woman's Health Project's public education and policy program has highlighted the following issues among its top priorities for African American women's health: reproductive health and rights issues such as high rates of breast and cervical cancer and STDs, and excessive hysterectomies. Their efforts are critical when we consider the fact that by the age of 60, more than one-third of the women in the United States have had a hysterectomy. An article on indications for hysterectomy found that African American women and women with male gynecologists are more likely to undergo hysterectomies. Research has also shown that African American women are more likely than white women to have a hysterectomy, are hospitalized longer, are at a higher risk for complications and death. Based on 1986 to 1991 hospital data from the state of Maryland, researchers found that African American women are 25% more likely to have a hysterectomy than are white women the same age. The study also indicated that African American women undergoing the same procedure are more likely to experience complications, remain hospitalized longer, and have a higher risk of death than white women. Judgment Day is every day, as our ancestors have told us. Many of the health books on the market today convey a sense that we need only to treat health as an accessory, one that we can buy at a department store just as we'd buy a pair of earrings. Well, it's simply not true. We get confused by our consumerist, way of thinking, which says that if only we have this car or that brand name clothing or this stereo system or that house, all things outside of the self, then everything will be fine. But you can't buy good health, no matter how much money you have, what kind of possessions you have, how many degrees you've earned, what job title you hold, or what neighborhood you live in. You have to plan and cultivate good health. You have to commit to good health. You have to live good health because it comes from the inside out. It comes from what you bring to your life: positive, empowering thoughts, prayers, and affirmations, uplifting company, and high quality, life-giving foods. To have excellent health, you must invest time and energy into the transformation of your sacred body temple. And once you acquired excellent health, you must maintain it vigilantly. That's the true divine challenge, one that you can and must meet. The state of your womb reflects the state of your life. The womb is the gateway of all human life. When the womb is honored and respected, she becomes a channel of power, creativity, and beauty. And joy reigns on earth when her voice goes unheard, unanswered, denied. The womb becomes a vessel of disease. The collective state of women's wombs reflects the condition of the world when so many women wombs suffer from tumors, cysts, frigidity, and heavy menstrual bleeding. When so many women experience sexually aggressive acts and unnecessary hysterectomies, this disharmony covers the earth. The condition of women's wombs also directly reflects the condition of women's minds, spirits, and actions. It collects every feeling, good and bad. Today, we have collectively reached a state of negative womb power. Unnatural living and unhealthy lifestyles perpetuates negative womb power. And this in turn supports the conflicts of humans against the planet, humans against humans, and women against the womb. The conditions of a woman's womb also reflects the conditions of all her relationships. When a woman's womb is in a healthy state, her life is a reflection of this balance. The love and care that a woman gives to her womb reflects her true level of emotional, spiritual, physical, and mental health. Unfortunately, too many women in today's world experience some form of wound degeneration that results in disease. As we women heal and transform our wombs, we will change our destiny and the destiny of our planet. Women, it is time to take back control. We must defend our wombs with our lives. For the womb is the birthplace of all creative abilities. Non kululeko tai himba, a blessed nurse midwife, spoke very eloquently about the power of the fully revitalized womb. As a midwife and keeper of the shrine of Meshkenet, as one who has helped to birth countless babies of light onto this earth, I know that sacred woman speaks to the power of the womb. So often we women do not realize the power we possess. What ways this power can be manifested, and what factors can alter the patterning of the womb for better or for worse. A female is born with all the sacred ova she will ever use in her lifetime. Each ovum is a sacred entity into itself. Hence, it's important not only to use these words of wisdom for our woman selves, but also to use this text to assist our daughters as they move into womanhood. For example, we must initiate our daughters and our own girl selves into the many practices that enhance the strength of the womb. In turn, wombs that are strong and powerful will become a sanctuary for the fertilized ovum. In this way, we break the chains of generational womb problems, i.e., menstrual cramps, fibroids, infertility, and so on. In Sacred Woman, we learn techniques from herbology to hydrotherapy to protect our wombs from inner and outer oppressions. We learn how we perpetuate harmful self-behaviors, and then we turn gratefully to the Queen Afua method of transformation. We learn how to spiritualize ourselves for the upliftment of the sacred womb. But when we learn to affirm ourselves, we automatically empower our womb. This does complete the first take. So stay tuned for take 2. I'll give you a view of what that's going to be for that 15-minute show. It's going to be the next section, which is entitled The Sacred Woman Mission. And certainly here is a picture right there for you. Yes, I've highlighted some of that because you already see where I'm at in the book, but we're certainly getting through this together, okay? So until next time, I want for you to be well, take care, be blessed, and it be at thy will. I'll talk with thee soon here on Poem Praise 2. So until next time, later, y'all.